I never meant to make the whole room freeze. All I wanted was to slip into the back row unnoticed. Like the family ghost they quietly decided I was. But life snaps when you stretch it too far. And mine snapped the moment her drill sergeant locked eyes with me. Wait, you're him? The word him hung in the air like someone had pulled a trigger halfway. My father's jaw tightened. My sister's smile crumbled. Every whisper died mid-sentence. I didn't move. I didn't blink. Silence was the only weapon I'd ever bothered to keep sharp. There was a time when they called me the promising one. My dad bragged about my scholarships, my discipline, my future. My sister admired me. My mother said I was a quiet backbone of the family before the divorce. Before everything fell apart, before they needed someone to blame just to feel complete again. Then my ex-wife lied in court, weaving her story with shaking lips and fake tears. And my own family nodded along like it all made sense. They never paused to question how fast they turned on me, how eagerly they swallowed the lies. They just needed a villain. And I was easy. They told everyone I'd failed my marriage, failed my job, failed them. They carved that word into me with silence. It started with my sister dodging my messages. Then my father's short, clipped calls. Rumors drifted back through friends. My family was telling people I'd gone off the rails, that I'd lost control, that the court ruling confirmed everything which, of course, they'd helped bring about. But the real blow came when I found out they went to my ex-wife's engagement party. They toasted her, hugged her, smiled next to her in pictures. It didn't break me. It clarified everything. I stopped waiting for them to come back. I stopped hoping for apologies. Hope is something naive people cling to. I traded mine for discipline. I didn't yell. I didn't fight. I didn't argue. I watched, and while they assumed I'd fallen apart, I rebuilt myself piece by piece quietly, steadily. I finished my degree in cybersecurity, took a classified job, earned commendations. Nothing dramatic, just progress sharp enough to cut steel. And I told no one. Let them think I failed. Lies make the best camouflage. When I heard my sister was leaving for basic training, the same sister who told everyone I was unstable, I made my decision. I would show up at her graduation, not to celebrate her, but to let the truth walk into that room on its own 2 feet. I got there early, wearing my formal uniform, the one my family had no idea existed, the one I earned 3 years they never bothered to ask about. I sat in the back, still and silent. As the certificates were handed out, I saw my father laughing, proud and present, everything he'd never been for me. Honestly, it almost made me laugh. When the ceremony ended, her drill sergeant, a broad-shouldered man built like authority itself, glanced my way. His eyes widened. Recognition hit him hard. He walked straight toward me. "Sir?" he said, his voice carrying across the room. "I didn't know you'd be here." My father spun around, confused. You know him?" The drill sergeant nodded. "Of course. Everyone on base knows Major Hale." A gasp rippled through the room like a cold gust of wind. My sister stared at me. "You're a major?" I held her eyes. "For years, my father swallowed." "Why didn't you tell us?" "Because you never asked." I stood up slowly, deliberately. The truth weighed on them heavier than any accusation ever could. The drill sergeant cleared his throat and looked at my sister. "Ma'am, your brother's team is the reason half our tech systems don't crash. He's one of the best." My father's face drained of color. My sister's pride twisted into embarrassment. The room stared at them, not me. Exactly how I wanted it. I stepped closer and kept my voice steady. "You wanted a failure," I said. "So you stopped seeing me the moment you decided I fit the role." My father opened his mouth. But I lifted a hand. "No. You made your choice years ago. Today, you live with it." Their silence tasted better than forgiveness. I walked out before they could respond. Let them chase the truth on their own time. Let them drown in the realization that the sun they discarded rose without them. Revenge doesn't always look like destruction. Sometimes it looks like success they never saw coming. Sometimes it's just walking away while they finally see you clearly. And sometimes it looks exactly like this.